Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by tall mountains, lived a curious boy named Amir. He loved adventure and often spent his days exploring the forests and streams near his home. One day, as Amir was walking through the woods, he stumbled upon an old man sitting under a tree. The man had a kind face and eyes that sparkled like stars.
Hello, young one. What brings you here today?
I'm looking for a new adventure. I want to find something no one else has ever seen.
The old man smiled and said,
How about I tell you of the greatest adventure of all? It is the journey to find Sirat mustaqeem, the straight path. This is a path that leads to truth, goodness, and the pleasure of Allah.
Amir's eyes widened with excitement.
How do I find this path?
The journey to Sirat mustaqeem is not easy. It's a path that requires patience, kindness, honesty, and a pure heart. But if you are brave enough, I will guide you to the start of this path.
Amir, always eager for a challenge, nodded eagerly. The old man pointed to a narrow trail that led deep into the forest.
This is where it begins.
Amir set off, feeling confident. As he walked, he came across a fork in the road. One path was wide and smooth, while the other was narrow and covered with rocks. He remembered the old man's words and chose the narrow, rocky path, thinking it must be the right one. Along the way, Amir encountered a hungry traveler who had no food. Even though Amir only had a small loaf of bread, he shared it with the traveler. As he walked further, he saw a group of children quarreling. Instead of walking away, Amir stopped and helped them make peace. The path grew steeper and harder as Amir continued, but he didn't give up. He remembered to always be kind, honest, and patient. Sometimes he made mistakes and would get lost, but he always prayed for guidance and found his way back. After what felt like days of walking, Amir finally reached the end of the path. To his surprise, he found the old man waiting for him.
Congratulations, Amir. You have walked the Sirat mustaqeem.
But how? I didn't see a special path, just difficult choices and challenges.
The old man smiled.
Sirat mustaqeem is not a road you can see with your eyes, but one you follow with your heart. Every time you chose kindness, honesty, and patience, you were on the straight path. And now, you know how to walk it always.
Amir understood. He realized that the greatest adventure wasn't finding a treasure or hidden place, but living a life filled with goodness and doing what pleases Allah. And from that day forward, Amir tried his best to stay on Sirat mustaqeem, knowing that it would lead him to the greatest reward of all, a heart full of peace and the love of Allah.